there was one song, probably a drama song or something like that on your channel here. Let me see if I can find it
A
here.
drama song.
Or whatever. Or it was creating drama or whatever. Some people
You are musically illiterate, aren't you?
hey, you were saying like the OGs are better than the new Gs or something like that. So that's probably kind of what I mean by drama song or whatever. So I'm not sure. Quincy was playing that one a couple times the other day because he likes to stir the pot. So I never like to stir the pot. So where was the I wanted? Oh, here you go. Angry Oregonian. There's the Mr. Bill Show song there, and then you go to click Angry Oregonian. What other 52 songs? You were busy the past little while here. Let me see what's your new songs here that he's got
I'm a
going on.
writing fool.
All right, I still can't in the doubt that you actually wrote these, but
Don't say that, Bill. That's rude.
Hey, okay. I was kidding.
I would not
Sarcasm.
claim it if it were not so.
Oh, okay. I guess we'll leave you. Which song are we gonna play here? Don't Make Me Walk Alone. It's got a lot of attention. If that's a new song there,
Yeah, I just made that last night. I can't believe so many people have listened to it already. That was crazy.
or was that the one? I think that's the one that's the drama one. Okay, isn't the drama one? Here's the drama one. I think it is.
If you're talking about the OG one,
Yeah, the OG one. Which one was that one?
what's it called? Founding Fathers.
Yeah. Oh, your family father's okay. That one's got a little bit of attention, but let's see this. Don't Walk Alone one first there.
This one may be a little hard for you, Bill.
Hey! I can handle it.
You got to find a better way to play audio like this over your stream because it doesn't come across very well. However you're doing it.
I know. Same thing was happening with BCP the other day. It sounded kind of poor or something like that through there. I don't know. I don't subscribe to your thing, so I can't download the song. I don't think or whatever. If I could download it, it would probably sound better. But it's probably just coming through at kind of a low audio resolution, I'm guessing. But anyway, take it or leave it.
Maybe it has something to do with the translation and the restream.
Well, it could be something like that too. Yeah. He's so picky, isn't he?
The sun breaks the horizon. Time to face the day ahead. Evil waits outside the door. Time to face the living dead. I softly touch your shoulder.
Yeah.
Night leaves my eyes. I turn to touch your body. Realize it was all a lie. Although I lay beside you, you are no longer there. Cold sweats replace your warmth. Do you even care? We started off together. How did we grow apart? When you walked the other way. Did you have to take my heart? I feel lost in a forest. Can't seem to find my way home. I needed you to guide me. Don't make me walk alone. Don't make me walk alone.
Is this you playing with your drone, Bill? Is that what we're looking at?
Yeah, other pictures. I took these last summer on this one here.
What kind did you get?
DJI Mini 3.
Oh, that's not bad. Those are like 350 or something.
Now they are more expensive when I got it.
Yeah. I've been looking into drones lately. I just can't afford one quite yet.
Hey, Laura, thank you for showing up in Angry Oregonian's chat. We appreciate that.
Oh, she is in mine, isn't she? I always forget to look for that little chain thing.
Although I thought you waited, you are no longer there. Other things take you away. Do you
Yeah, Laura, if you read the words to my songs, Bill thinks I don't write my stuff. That is definitely not AI lyrics if you read mine. AI is not smart enough to give the references I give.
But do you do it word for word, or just kind of say a lot of things that you want to say, and it kind of puts it together for
No,
you?
no, it's 99.9% all of my lyrics.
Okay.
Other than like the first couple of songs when I hadn't figured it out yet. Like the first 3 or 4 songs have some AI lyrics in there, but after that, every single word on all those songs is mine.
In order and everything.
Yeah, yeah. I've been writing music since I was 15 years old, Bill.
I'll believe you here. I'm usually sarcastic.
We started off together. How did we grow apart? When you walked the other way. Did you have to take my heart? I feel lost in a forest. Can't seem to find my way home. I needed you to come.
Yeah, that was the Oregon City Bridge. Is what that one was.
Don't make me walk
Is that just 4K, Bill?
1080 or 4K.
1080? That's taking actually better pictures than I expected from a.
I can't.
From
Yeah,
a that's a
DJI
lower-end
drone.
DJI, yeah. I want a Mavic. I want a Mavic 3 really bad. No, Laura, I haven't got any pushback from it yet, surprisingly enough.
Don't make me walk alone. Don't make me walk alone.
You can come in here too, Laura, if you want to. What's another song you want to hear, Angry?
I know where that's at.
Or is this like this? I just got to skip through other pictures that was a little bit doxing or something like that. So
No, I'm not going to say, but I know where that's at.
I'm trying to remember where this is at here.
You forget I used to live out there, Bill.
Hold on. I'm trying to remember. Let me go to another picture here. Video here. Okay, it's probably the town I usually go to.
Oh,
No,
wait,
no. This is not where you think it is.
no, it's not where I'm looking in the background. That's not where I thought it was. Never mind.
Yeah. Unless you have something else to do, I'm just going to play music and look at my old pictures here. Or if Laura wants to come on and yell at me for not buying her ice cream, she can do that too.
No, Laura says she's not camera ready.
Oh my goodness. Okay, you can come on without the camera, Laura. We won't bite your head off. And I won't say anything about the camera ready if you want to come on.
What does the song say, Laura? Laura's not camera ready, but Bill's gonna wait. The song says that, and you're proving me right.
You guys don't want the Mr. Bill song again, do you? No, you don't. Let's see what else. White Privilege? Nah, let's see.
You haven't heard that? That's a good tune.
Okay.
Yep, he's done it again, y'all. Just another neck bobbing slammer. Bob that neck from the angry studio.
That's a 360 view there.
Yeah,
Can you pick out portraits from that though?
he's done it.
Yeah, using the app or whatever, but
White privilege like I'm special.
using the app I can or whatever, but I can't once I put it on the computer or whatever, I can't do it but within the phone app or whatever. I think I can or whatever, but it's the cool thing is there's even like a sphere option or whatever that you can do on using the app.
Okay, I have a challenge for you, Bill.
Oh, what's the challenge?
Let's see if you can play an entire song without pausing it.
Oh, wait, hey, you're the one that requested the information in the middle of that song. I will not take responsibility for that one there.
I'm gonna guess not, but we'll try.
I think it's time you did some self-reflection, homie. Cause races never win. Call me snowflake. Call me cracker. Call me white boy or skin. When you admit that you're the problem, the convo can begin. I'll tell you about my struggles in the poor side of my town. I'll tell you about a father who never was around. I'll tell you about being hungry and not enough to eat. Tell you about being tossed back to my own side of the street. About police that know me by my name. All the empty daydreams about fortune and fame. I'll tell you about living in a trailer, being poor white trash. You think you know my story? I think you better ask. There's no privilege in white privilege. There is no shame for me. Where's the privilege in my privilege? It's all the same to me. White privilege. You talk about white privilege like I'm so blessed. Say I'm pure as driven snow. I think it's time you got some education, homie. Some things you should know. You call me snowflake, call me cracker, and tell me where to go when you wipe that hatred of your face. Get ready for the show. I'll tell you about my struggles in the poor side of my town. I'll tell you about a father who never was around. I'll tell you about being hungry and not enough to eat. Tell you about being tossed back to my own side of the street. About police that know me by my name. All the empty daydreams about fortune and fame. I'll tell you about living in a trailer, being poor white trash. You think you know my story? I think you better ask. There's no privilege in white privilege. There is no shame for me. Where's the privilege in my privilege? It's all the same to me. White privilege. White privilege. There's no privilege in white privilege. There is no shame for me. Where's the privilege in my privilege? It's all the same to me. White privilege. White privilege.
You freaking did it, Bill. Bravo, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, now you're gonna pout and play the silent game all night. He's gonna pantomime everything for the rest of the night. Hand signals. Hand signals. Should we write words, Bill?
Pull the curtains tighter. The daylight burns my skin like ashes that reach my fingers. Don't know where the beginning ends. Shadows dance on the ceiling, blocking views of my creator. As I reach through
I don't know what we're gonna do with you, Bill.
darkness to find something that matters. Twilight emerges, my journey has started, trying to find my seat among the dearly departed. Life plays out before me, but I don't have a role. Just watching from the balcony. Where's that cigarette, my soul? I sit upon that throne of bones, wearing a crown of thorns. This is my kingdom. This is my kingdom. Ruling among the
Your head banging pig puppet.
Subjects blowing my presence. If only in my mind I hear the whispers as I walk away. Words are never kind.
Man, they really need to upkeep that baseball diamond. It was funny because I heard somebody say, is nobody asking why Mr. Bill has crop circles? That's not crop circles. That's a pitcher's mound.
Mr. Bill, are you going to play the silent game all
who's
night?
here? That was really loud.
Seriously, Mr. Bill.
You know he's got to take it to the next level.
That's Mr. Bill.
What I just noticed, though, is when I talk, the music mutes. Does it automatically do that for everybody?
No.
That's awful weird.
It does it on my end when I talk, the music mutes. So I think it's just like when you're talking, it mutes for you.
Oh, but not like in the feed?
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, play the Founding Fathers, Bill. Laura wants to hear that. She was talking about it in the chat. Please. Please, sir. Please, sir, may I have another?
Mr. Bill, you don't have to be so silent.
Silent Bill.
Silent block Bill.
No, don't give him any ideas of the black box stuff again. It's just kind of creepy. See, now you went and did it. Now he's got to go put his kink mask on. See, that's the thing with Bill. It's not black block. It's something else.
We built this movement for patriots with blood, sweat, and steel. While you were watching cartoons, we were taking streets by force. You want to be starting something? We've already run that course.
You want to know where they are today? Why the OGs ain't around?
Stop spitting all that disrespect.
Take a look around the town.
Every building, every block is a memory on a page in the book about when patriots feel Portland with MAGA rage.
From Monteville to Terry Shrunk, from Seaside to Mount Hood, Seattle to Los Angeles, everywhere we could. Message sent was loud and clear. Make America great. Young bloods think they're the greatest, but truth is, you're just late.
From the proud patriots to black and yellow, we stood strong
Against the storm,
men and women, young and old, shoulder to shoulder uniform. Didn't have no instructions, no apps or guides. We just went out to do our do. We reached through the darkness to blaze that path your founding fathers have made for you.
we made for you.
See, if you listen to the words of this, I'm not really dogging on anybody. I'm just making a point.
Made for you.
No, you are. I know, but you know how people will take. You know how people will take it. I mean,
We were warm and dry.
Well, unfortunately, the way I see it, if that shoe fits, wear that sumbitch.
oh, I know. When I heard it though, I was just like, "Ooh, I can see some people getting offended."
Well, the people that get offended are the people that need to listen to it.
Hey, facts.
Terry Shrunk,
Facts.
Seaside to Mount Hood, Seattle to Los Angeles, everywhere we could. The message sent was loud and clear. Make America great. Take the road in front of y'all. So why's there?
What's funny is half the lyrics in this song is like stuff that Quincy's been saying.
Yeah.
We stood strong against
Well, I told y'all I was only going to sit back and be quiet for so long, didn't I?
shoulder uniform.
Yep.
No instructions, no apps or guides. We just went out to do our do. We reached through the darkness to blaze that path your founding
You guys have no clue how many times Tammy wags her finger and says, "Don't do it. Don't do it."
Really.
For you.
made for you.
That's hilarious.
Patriot Prayer Proud Boys. 3%.
What did she say about this song?
Oh, she loves it, but she
around the nation.
said maybe you should just push it out a little bit slowly.
And proclaim loudly that we love America.
No, she just knows how I get, and once I start going, I don't stop, and then nobody's gonna like me.
Tiny to all my
Oh my gosh.
Salute.
So what's funny about that, Louis, is way back in like 2017, I was legit trying to organize a dodgeball tournament between right and left wing. And of course, all the right guys, all of us Patriots wanted to do it, and the left just was like, no, that's bullshit. They don't want any physical confrontation at all.
They scared.
Well, on my team, I would have had Ethan Nordine, Tiny, let's put it this way. My team, I would have been the little guy on my team.
Oh, snap.
And most of the other guys work out, do athletic stuff, you know what I mean? So it would have been a stack deck, I'll admit it.
Yeah, the little Antifers, they're always like little scrawny, little, just full of fury.
Well, what's funny is back in I think it was like the end of 17, early 18, Impact MMA decided they were going to start sponsoring Antifa. And it's funny because basically they were teaching them Krav Maga, which is like basically MMA for girls. It's basically self-defense for you if you get accosted on the street or something. That's basically what Krav Maga is. And they were teaching them that. And then they were online all bragging about these right wingers ain't got nothing coming. We know how to defend ourselves, blah, 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 blah. And they literally, at first, they were still scared. And then there's film of it. Bill probably knows where it is. There's film of them. We stood in Waterfront Park, and we were at one side of a yard, and they were at the other side of the yard, probably 50 yards away from each other. And they decided to Braveheart our group. They literally ran in a line and charged us. We were just standing around underneath some trees, and they full paced ran across the field looking like they were the Scottish Army in Braveheart.
Oh
And
my gosh.
when they got over to we didn't even like stiff up or nothing. We just kind of stood there and waited. And they literally ran into a brick wall, and they all ended up on their asses instantly. It was the funniest freaking thing ever.
That's hilarious.
And we're all just standing there like, what the hell did you think was going to happen? Like, we weren't even angry or upset. We were laughing about it.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
They do it all the time, though. It's ridiculous. They try to they get their panties in a wad and think they have some testosterone to share or something, and they get little balls going on, and they step up, and every single time, I mean, it happened. Bill was at Kmart when it happened. It happened on Yamhill Street when they started shooting fireworks at us and crap, and then the entire Patriot Prayer and Proud Boy Army just unleashed on them until the cops pulled everybody away. I mean, every single time they try, back in the old days, because that's the main difference is you look at our videos, they're in almost different places every single video. We went all over the place. We weren't just at one building. And again, I'm not saying better or worse, right or wrong. I'm just saying it's different. It's a different scenario. And they would come after us. We would hold our own stuff, our own rallies, our own events at different places, and they would come to us and get their asses kicked every single time. But
Wow.
it was admittedly, it was a much larger movement than what we have going on now. I mean, even if we had everybody in the new school group all got together, all on the same page, and we all went down to ice, what would we have 2 dozen people maybe? There's really not that many people that have came from the ICE protest. I mean, there's some, and I'm happy about that. I'm not bitching. I mean, every single person that shows up down there and does what they think is right, I'm gonna say, okay, that's good. But even if you added all of us together, if everybody got all their squabbling and drama out of the way, and you took just us in town patriots or the main group, you know what I'm saying, right, Laura?
Yeah.
If you took the main group, we would have maybe 25 to 30 people down there. And because of the way we did it back in the day, we're going to say the OG days is basically 2016 to 2020, 2021. That's like the old school wave. Up until 2020, we would hold rallies on a regular basis and have 100 or 100 was a small group. Sometimes we'd show up in Terry Shrunk and fill the entire park. I mean, we had a lot of people, and we had people coming in from literally flying in from all parts of the country. We really need if the new school group wants to continue and they want to keep doing this, but they want to advance and progress and make more progress, we need another Joey Gibson. I'm not gonna hold back on that. There needs to be another Joey Gibson because he had the charisma he had a special way of getting everybody together on the same page and all excited and all that. He was good at what he did. And that's what made the old movement what it was that people from all around the United States were willing to rally behind Joey Gibson and what Joey Gibson was preaching. So if we had another one of those nowadays, I think it would be a different scenario, but everybody's just kind of doing their own thing. It's a giant group of individuals.
Yeah. Yeah.
That homemade flashbang thing, I thought that was in Los Angeles. Or was there? Oh, wait, there was one here. Oh my God, who was that? Now I know, Louis, I know what you're talking about, and I can't. It was down at the park blocks, wasn't it? And I can't remember who that was. Are you talking about the one at the park blocks, like across from City Hall in Chapman Lonsdale? I kind of remember that happening. Bill, will you please talk? You're driving me up a wall with this. We need your input here, buddy.
He's talking about the guy that sort of flashbang and caught himself on fire. I don't know who it was, but remember that one or whatever where the Tifa got himself on fire that one time?
Was that down in the park blocks?
I think so.
That was down like when we were at Terry Shrunk or something, I'm guessing, if I remember correctly.
Or it could have. It's been a time where they were confronting the cops or something.
Yeah, I remember that happening, but it was so long ago. I don't remember who it was, honestly. But now I'm thinking about it. That's why I want you to talk, Bill, because you're good at remembering all this shit. You could probably find the video in a couple minutes if you wanted.
I can't remember that one.
Yeah.
Probably if you looked at Portland, Antifa.
Oh, Andy No reported on it? Huh.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. I don't know. Remember that.
You're a lot better at that than I am, Bill. I remember after people say to me, but I don't remember flash like you do.
Oh, yeah. Actually, there's one guy. Let me see.
Hey, why are we in the mask, Mr. Bill?
Right. Hey, we could do away with the balaclava now.
Hey, she called me Black Bill. I just kind of trying to be nice and put the bill there. Let me find a video here.
You triggered his fetish, Laura. You did it. It's your fault.
He put it on, and then I called him Black Bill because he's dressed like Black
He thinks it turns you on. He thinks it turns you on. If you tell him you don't like it, he'll stop.
That's fake news. She said Black Bill. Then I put it on. Chat knows. Chat knows.
Oh my gosh.
Chat knows the truth.
Bill says no fake news. No fake news.
Fake stuff on that one.
Mr. Bill, take the mask off.
How rude.
How am I rude?
It doesn't go good with your duck's visor. They clash.
Yeah, you're doing the ducks injustice.
Where is the
Did you guys notice when he took it off, his hair is still in the same spot from him wearing that damn visor all the time? His hair
Yeah.
didn't move.
The visor and the headset. He's got headset hair.
It's hair.
Trying to find you one of your videos there from Alan Sweeney. I didn't know he was doing recording back in the day too.
I didn't either. I saw you play some of that the other night, and I'm like, what the hell is this? I had no clue he was recording.
I know.
Wolfie, I'm not going to call him that, but somebody else has called him that.
What? Call me what?
Oh, God.
No.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Somebody has called Mr. Bill that in Quincy's chat. Her name is Pinko Pink, and we found out that she loves NIV, and we were like, "Oh my gosh,
She got me in
you and
trouble with that
Mr.
the other day.
Bill would love to read NIV together." And so then she started calling him Daddy Black Block Bill.
She got me in trouble with that the other day. She was in somebody's chat, and I happened to be in there, and she saw me, and she goes, "Hey, Daddy, angry." And my wife walked in and read it right after she typed it. And she's like, "What is that? What lady in there is calling you daddy?" And I'm like, "Whoa, it's a chat joke, honey. It's a chat joke, honey."
Yeah, I can actually attest to that because I was there when people started calling Quincy Daddy
Yeah, it started with Q.
Q,
Yeah.
and you were like something about like I can't remember.
I think I
You
said
said
nobody
something
calls
about
me
being
daddy or
jealous.
something.
Yeah, you said something about being jealous, and then that's when she called you Daddy angry, and then I guess she did it again, but Tammy happened to
She started
see it.
calling everybody daddy.
Right, she did. And well, I even thought when she called
All
you
of us
Daddy
streamers
angry,
anyways. Yeah.
what I thought when she did it that day though, that when it first came up, I was like, "Oh, she better not. Tammy's not gonna like that."
Well, luckily
That's why I didn't do it.
luckily she understood and was cool about it. So not much came out of it.
Yeah, but that's why I didn't do it. I was like, "No."
Mary,
Like,
Ingrid, tell me
no.
the guy on the screen. Give me a little history here for you.
What?
Give
That's
the chat-
Alan.
I know the chat a little bit of history. You probably knew him better than I did. So
Actually, I didn't know him all that. I met him a few times and talked to him a few times. I'm not even sure where he came from, but he was more friends with Audra and her group, and that was when the Back to Blue shit was going on hardcore.
yeah,
And he hung around them. He wasn't so much in the Patriot Prayer movement as he was in the Back to Blue movement. And that's what actually got him in front of the Justice Center that day that he got arrested.
Yeah.
Was because there was a Back to Blue rally with not a lot of people, and it didn't get a lot of coverage. And Antifa actually attacked that rally because there was probably only like a dozen people down there or something like that. And you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this was in the beginning of 2020, before the Summer of Love. I think.
Probably had smaller events back then. Yeah, But he
And
just had-
Audra kept organizing those. And then when the Proud Boys and everybody found out that they attacked that rally, they said, "Okay, we're going to have another rally and we're all going to show up to this one." And that led to the videos that you show all the time when they had the camp full of Antifa and we were all
yeah,
standing in the street and whatnot. That's what led to that video happening, to that day happening.
villain and common sense. Yeah,
I go to the rallies all over the
just 2 years before that happened.
country. I've been to Portland, Seattle, Rhode Island.
Yeah, I think he came from Texas.
New Orleans.
Yeah.
I just go all over. I go anywhere where I expect Antifa is going to be there to try to shut these rallies down. Antifa, they go and they attack people who go to these rallies. So I've got a bunch of guys who follow me around now. They go to these rallies with me and try to counter Antifa when they show up to attack people. But we got a rally coming up June 1st in Providence, Rhode Island, and I've been to Providence. I meet people at these rallies. these people that I meet at rallies, they know I'm pretty good at picking which ones that Antifa is going to show up at, and Antifa follows me now too. They know I'm going to be at a rally. I mean, there's a higher chance of them being at the rally. So, but these people they're showing up to violate our constitutional rights. They're showing up to violate our constitutional rights to free speech, to peacefully assemble. They're violating our freedom of movement, and that's a dangerous game they're playing. So it is. I'm a veteran. I'm a combat veteran, the Desert Storm veteran. I didn't go overseas and fight in a war to come back home and have my constitutional rights violated here. That's I'm not about that. That's not going to happen. Not while I'm breathing. So I go to these rallies where these violent leftists are doing this stuff, and I try to counter them. I've got friends that'll show up with me, but I
So
need
he was
more-
a big boy too.
more
I mean,
friends.
I'm sure he
Oh,
still
yeah.
is, but that's not a little dude by any means.
Yeah, tall head, tall person. You know.
Yeah,
to show up with me to these rallies.
he's probably like 6'4".
There was about 30 of us dealing with 150 of them in Providence on the last rally. And then I went to a rally in Philadelphia, and there's about 1,200 of them to our 50. So we're terribly outnumbered. You know, the cops are there. So, and the cops have different strategies of dealing with this. If there's too many of them, they won't let us have any interaction with them. But if we've got enough of us, sometimes the cops, they'll hang back and they'll watch what goes on. I fought with these.
Oh, do you have anything to say about that? It kind of reminds me of there's certain
It
numbers
actually
when
happened a lot, but see, the reason why Sweeney saw this more than some of us is because he lived on the way far east, and they did a lot of rallies in the Sandy area, and cops are different out there. And Portland, they'll jump in to protect Antifa, but once you get outside of Portland, the cops would do exactly what he said. They, as soon as they saw stuff pop off, they would start walking away because they weren't allowed to do anything about the liberal protesters, but they knew we would. So they'd walk away and disappear for 5-10 minutes and then come back and break it up.
yeah.
They wanted us to get our licks in before they had to break the fight up.
Cops standing 10 feet from me. They let us get a hold of them.
But of course, it's not like that now.
No, they want to because it's all in Portland. That's the problem, and that's what irritates me about the newest movement. Is it's got to move. It's got to get outside of the city limits because Portland is a shithole, and Portland will defend their Antifa to the unalive. Thank you, YouTube. But they will defend Antifa to the end because City Hall is actually run by Antifa or by people that are affiliated with Antifa, and you can't fight City Hall. That's the old saying, and that's what we're doing in Portland. We're not fighting principalities. We're not fighting an idea, and we're not fighting just protesters. We're fighting an entire system when we're within Portland city limits. And that's why I kept telling everybody it needs to go somewhere else. And if they follow you like they did us for years, that's all the better. Because when they follow you to somewhere outside of Portland, because they think the whole entire metro area is the same as Portland. You go into Gresham, Clackamas, Wilsonville, Beaverton, Tigard, any of these outlying suburbs, their cops handle their business. They're not Portland cops anymore. So if you want to do this stuff at an effective level, you have to get out of this of Portland City proper.
Yeah. And on
in
Sunday,
Gresham, there was cops like there waiting.
Yep.
yeah, same thing. Remember, are you that one time we had an event, or PB's had an event at the same place? Tommy's gonna have an event in Clackamas here coming up on Sunnyside in the near future. I think they're pro ICE or whatever. Antifa came out there with Azar, about 20 or 30 of them or whatever, and had conversations and a few yelling matches and everything. But Antifa did show up at Clackamas.
But they weren't as bold as they are in Portland.
Yeah, because why? Because there was cops at every single intersection approaching that
And
overpass.
county sheriffs.
Oh, in that county, is that his Clackamas
Clackamas
County?
County sheriffs are more hardcore than Multnomah County sheriffs when it comes to that.
Yeah, yeah. They were always there. I remember that. Yeah, I even talked to a couple of the cops, like, "Oh, what are your orders?" And they said, "Make sure everybody's peaceful."
Uphold
These
the
people
law,
are
not
violent.
like Portland.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Constitutional rights. They're enemies of the Constitution. They want to destroy the Constitution. They want it rewritten. And I mean, there's avenues to go through if you want to rewrite the Constitution, but you're not going to bypass. You're not going to bypass that and just do what you want. You're definitely not going to violently.
hey Patricia, how you doing? Nice to see somebody in my chat there once in a while. Says I have 20 people there, but for some reason nobody's chatting there.
Now,
That's all
Louis
right.
still talking,
Yeah, once
but
in a while
hello,
there.
Patricia.
Hey, Patricia.
Shut
And
our
by the way, I've been waiting for a break in the convo. Louis, that was hilarious. But the funny thing is, let me correct you on that. Antifa got beat up by the bikers' women. If
Oh,
you're
yeah.
talking about the one in Salem at the honky tonk, Antifa got beat up by the bikers' women, which is even funnier.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, was that the Salem event? I was at that one there. I even have video of it also, but the audio I had to kind of make it elevator music. But if you wanted to see that one or whatever, you can see that one.
Yeah,
I
we're
mean,
talking the one at the honky tonk bar when they were having
a special speaker that was there. Yeah.
something about a pro veterans thing or something like that, and then Antifa decided that they were gonna come mess with that. I don't understand how they're just actually this dumb.
Yeah, I mean, Salem's police wouldn't do anything, but the Marion County police, if it got crazy, would have done something.
That's going to end up getting you hurt. I mean, this is a dangerous game that the left is playing, and they need to understand that because I'm not going to have my constitutional rights violated. It's not going to happen. So we're going to go counter them. We're going to go back to Providence, Rhode Island on June 1st, and if any of y'all are interested in going with us, we've already got. When the brawl kicked off last time, there was about 150 Antifa, and there was only 15 of us there at the time when the brawl kicked off. But some more of us came in later. The bus dropped off 14 and went back and got another group. But this happened in between the time that they dropped off the first group and we're going back to get the second group. But we handled them. The 15 of us handled them. We dealt out some blows, and there's a video of that if you just search Alan Swinney on YouTube, and you can see what happened at the last Providence rally. But we're going to go back. Where I told them when we left we were going to come back. So that's where we're headed, back to Providence. Now, if you're in a militia, if you're in the Proud Boys, if you're a patriot, if you're just a patriot, especially if you're a veteran, if you're a veteran, you took an oath to the Constitution to protect it, and it needs protecting from these people. So, I mean, you swore an oath. I'd like to see you out there. This is important. So, combat veterans, if you went overseas to fight people, we got people we need to address back here at home. This is infinitely more important. So, I would like to see you out there. You can just comment on this if you're interested in going. I'll fill you in on all the details. But if you're a Proud Boy, not only is Antifa trying to get this rally shut down, but the Proud Boy leadership, the new chairman, Enrique, he's also trying to get it down now, shut down. So I don't. Enrique has no say whatsoever in what individual chapters do. If you're chapter president, he's the
Been
only
trying
one
to tell
that's
people
good.
that for the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. Yeah, chapters kind of do their own thing from what I've
They're
seen in the
autonomous
past.
chapters.
Yeah, because like in Portland, or whatever, little I know about the Portland one's a little more aggressive. But I met somebody from the Vancouver one once somewhere, and he says we're just a drinking club, At that point, there we don't do a whole lot. Once in a while they'll do security or something like that. But the Portland one was the more aggressive one, for lack of a better word.
Any say in whether or not you can go to a rally. So if your chapter president doesn't have any problem with it, nobody's going to kick you out of the Proud Boys. for going to one of these rallies. So just because the leadership wants to stand down, I didn't join the Proud Boys to not fight communists. I joined the Proud Boys because they were fighting them, and I needed help. So I joined them. I joined them to help them do what they were doing. Now, since they changed their tactics, they're standing down, they're going to titty bars and taking cruises now. That's not what I joined for.
Here it is.
I'm not about that. So, there's a constitution that needs to be protected, and that's what I'm going to be doing. So, I don't care what they're doing. I don't care if they want me to be in the Proud Boys anymore or not, because I'm still going to do that. I'm not following any orders that have to do with not protecting the Constitution.
Is this
So,
19?
I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah, June 1st.
Where I'll start my own chapter. If you're in a chapter that's going along with this stand down bullshit, and you want to go to these rallies, and your president's going to kick you out of it, then just come over to my chapter, and we'll continue on with what we were doing. I don't give a shit what the new chairman wants to do. I don't care. I'm pretty sure that
New chairman in 2019. Who was
Enrique.
before him? I thought he was there a little bit earlier than that, but who was before him? Biggs or
I
somebody?
don't know that we had a recognized chair. They let me.
Yeah.
Anyways, I don't think there was a recognized chairman before Enrique. We just had local presidents.
McGinnis. I don't even think he considered himself a chairman, just a founder.
he's not.
No, Guinness was never a Proud Boy.
And I started a drinking club and called them Proud Boys.
he brought up it was his idea, but it was a joke.
Yeah.
And he never was an actual Proud Boy. And then he realized that his joke had become a thing. So he went and investigated and hung out with the Proud Boys. But Gavin McGinnis is not a Proud Boy.
Yeah.
He just came up with the idea, so he gets credit for it. But his idea was he was trolling. He was trolling the left when he come up with the Proud of Your Boy thing.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you without trying to say too much, because this kind of frustrates me, is a lot of people out there have misinformation about this.
Yeah.
I will tell you that the Proud Boys started in Portland. We were one of the first chapters, and it was in response to Antifa.
Yeah.
Most of us, I'll tell you this, I didn't even know anything about Gavin McGinnis back in those days, because I didn't watch a whole lot of, I didn't watch a
Honestly.
whole lot of streamers or podcasters or none of that. I didn't know anything about Gavin McGinnis. I was just sitting in a garage with a group of friends that were like, hey, there's this thing and we might want to take advantage of it and organize a little bit when we fight Antifa that's attacking us. And that was it. And it didn't start and then the group of people that it started with were as diverse can be. It wasn't a bunch of white boys. It wasn't a bunch of, like they say, oh, it's racist and blah, 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 blah. If I told you the different religions and nationalities and beliefs of everybody that was in that room, you wouldn't believe me. Everybody was different. And hey, what's up, BCP?
Was BCP a Proud Boy? I already know the answer to
He
this.
he wears his black and yellow, but he can tell because BCP knows every single person that was in that room with me. And that's exactly why it started. It didn't start to be what it is now. It started with about 6 of us. And then as it grew bigger and bigger, I don't know how to say this, but I'm saying this with all humility. But because I was one of the quote unquote founders, I was actually tapped on the shoulder to become a local president. And the problem is I was kind of moving it away from it at that time, because not because I disagreed with it, because it was getting too formal for me. They wanted dues. That's when they started wearing Perry's and all of that. And I wasn't about that. I had enough structure in my motorcycle life that I didn't need to do that too. So, and there were a bunch of other guys that had been around for a couple of years and called themselves Proud Boys that didn't want to be as organized as it is now. So a lot of us, a group of us, were kind of moving away from the Proud Boy idea. We were still more of the Patriot Prayer and the kind of informal, you know what I mean, just the gathering of
Yeah.
fellow people and whatever. We
Yeah.
weren't trying to do the organized group thing. And that's about, I'd say, 2018-ish. And I'm not sure between that point and this video here, which is summer of 19, somewhere between 18 and 19 is when Enrique showed up on the scene.
I gotcha.
But it was after I had kind of separated. I call myself a free range Proud Boy.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you want to defend the Constitution, come on, just follow me around, and we'll keep doing that. But I'm not ever going to stand down. So, not while the Constitution's under attack. That's not what I'm about. So, if they want to do that, they can go do that. They can go defend cruise ships and titty bars. I'm going to go defend patriots at rallies. So, I'd appreciate the help from anybody who wanted to come help me do that. But June 1st, Providence, Rhode Island, that's going to be big. The Antifa's already put it out that the rally's going on.
Anyway, that covered that. If you guys want to see that,
he's talking about the point when it went from F Antifa to give me a White Claw.
oh yeah, at that point there. What? What you mean? It went from old school, give me a White Claw, to
No,
F
old school
Antifa?
was F Antifa. It formed as an F Antifa. And then it started turning more into, like he said, they want to be a drinking club
Drinking club
and want to go on
Enrique,
cruises and booby bars and all of this. And a lot of us originals were like, that's not what we started this for. This is not what we're trying to be about. Yep, this is the one in Salem.
Yeah.
The bar they're at, a really good friend of mine, like damn near brother of mine, plays at that. And I actually know the guy in the red bandana right there.
Oh yeah.
I've known him for a long time. I've known him for like 20 years.
Yeah. There's no audio to this besides elevator music, so feel free
Well,
to
it's all
talk.
just a bunch of cursing anyway, so you're not going to like it.
Yeah, exactly. At that point there, you'll see Portland Andy in here also as the.
But I frequent this bar quite often, and so I'm very familiar with what's happening.
Oh wow. But yeah, there was some speaker that was there that day or whatever that they didn't like. I can't remember who it was, but there's got to be somebody talking there, and they were like, trying to shout that person down. And this security guard there too. That I don't know if it was from the biker bar, but he was pretty based or whatever. So, you know.
Well, they're lucky that what happened to them this day is all that happened to them this day,
Yeah.
because I know who hangs out at this bar, and they're not people you want to mess with.
Yeah.
They got off very, very easy. Trust me on this one.
Yeah. Let's skip ahead here a little bit here. Still yelling and screaming. Still yelling and screaming. What am I doing with the camera? Oh, looking at a doggy, I guess.
Whose video is this, Bill?
Mine.
Oh, you took this?
Yeah.
Oh, no shit. I did not know that. I've seen this video before. I didn't know you took it, though.
Portland Andy was also there. He got more into it than I did, but trying to see if you recognize anybody over there. Was that Tupac and the big black one there by chance? Or is that?
I'll be damned if it is. I didn't. Last time I saw this video, I didn't know who Tupac was, so I never. Do you get close, or do we got to look at Portland Andy's to get close up?
This is about as close
Because
as
the video I
got.
saw was like right in the middle of it, and that probably wasn't you.
That's probably Portland Andy's or somebody else. I think it might have been there or something, but yeah, my audio, I had to change it because YouTube was in the middle of banning everybody that had any kind of violent content. So
yeah, but if you pay attention, it's the women they need to worry about. Them women are the ones that go over there and handle the business.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, Bill. Let me explain this to the audience, whatever audience is listening.
There's a few.
Actual clubbers, which means actual what you guys think are real bikers, they don't want to deal with this stuff because it's unwanted attention.
Yeah.
And I recognize 2, possibly 3 of those bikers right now. And what they are is club hangarounds at the point of this video.
Yeah.
I know 2 of those guys wear patches now. But real bikers, like club bikers, don't want to get involved in this because it's potential police activity, get your picture taken, all of that stuff, all the things that bikers want to avoid. So and Antifa went and hijacked that press conference and was like, "Oh, the jokers are kidnapping us and blah blah blah." That was such bullshit, dude. None of that was real. None of that was true because they're not getting involved in political BS. It's not their scene. They're dealing with they got their own battles and their own wars to fight. They are not messing with black bloc kids in the street. That's not their deal. So and I'll tell you right now, I know good and damn well that there were hardcore motorcycle club members 30 yards behind this scene. There
Yeah.
were actual, because I know who frequents that club. I know whose territory that club is, for lack of another way to put it. And these guys got off easy, very very easy.
Yeah. Also, this day here, the reason BCP missed this one is because he was actually babysitting his own kids that day or whatever, instead of having to babysit them at church and all the time. So
You can't babysit your own kids, Bill. That's not a thing.
Well, I'm guessing the wife was gone or whatever, so I think he had to sort of.
That's not babysitting. That's just having your kids for the day.
I can call it. It's a joke. You know what a joke is? Hey, Portland Andy got right up in their face too. I don't know why ooh, that guy wasn't messing around on that one. The other blasting that stereo too.
Oh shit, those are actual patches there. I didn't notice that from Andy's angle or whoever's angle I was looking at.
Yeah, it must have been
Andy right
Andy
there in
got
the white
slapped
shirt.
there. Yeah, he's white hat.
I mean the white hat. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I didn't realize there was actually patch members in that crowd because I couldn't see him from Andy's angle.
Who recognize Shorty there? Some little girl anyway. No, it's not Claudio.
Yep, they're spraying already.
Yeah, they knew they were kind of outnumbered and outmuscled there, so they had to.
Well, like I said, there's a whole parking lot full of people behind them.
Yeah, you're not getting through the front lines here.
I don't understand what they thought they were doing there. I really don't. That was like really, really dumb. Even for them, it's really, really dumb.
I know. I think there's 2 other Tifers a little further down there, but not enough.
And like I said, you're not in Portland anymore.
Yeah.
They kind of get away with some shit in Salem, not as much as Portland, but it's still different. It's still different than Portland.
If that hacker was there or not. I think was that hacker down the road there or not? I think it was. It really went at it over there. Yeah, you got it in their eyes.
Yeah, they're not used to pepper spray like we are.
And this guy's coming out here too, purposely pepper spray right here. Oh, he's rescuing somebody. Okay. I think Hacker was there observing too, if I recall. And
And you notice how after it's done, they're just standing there and they're moving them down the sidewalk. They're not continuing.
Yeah. Ooh, I didn't notice that guy, but he got slammed to the ground on that one.
No,
Yeah, you'll see
you got
them.
told twice.
We were like, go ahead and keep on going, truck. Yeah, you don't mess with people that have big trucks like that. I should play some of your music to
No,
this.
there's
here.
a security guard telling him not to go in that parking lot.
Yeah, yeah.
He's like, F your umbrella.
Private property. Get out of there.
Well, that's the thing too. Probably half these cars we're seeing belong to people in the event because the
Yep.
parking sucks there. So
I know,
everybody parks on the street all the time. So I'm guessing half the cars we're looking at belong to the bikers or whoever's in the bar. So they don't want them loitering around by their cars.
Yeah. I parked in the parking lot kind of hidden over there by the bar. But
Yeah, but that dirt lot, because I'm sure they had the
Yeah.
blacktop parking lot full of tents and stuff. So you have to
Yeah.
go in the dirt lot, which holds what, maybe 30 cars tops.
yeah. Where was the other observers? I think one of those observers was.
That security guy has no F's, dude.
I know. He's like,
He
get out
does
of here.
Not
Yeah,
care.
keep going. Keep going. Umbrella's not going to stop him. That may have been Tupac. I can tell.
I don't know. That big fat dude didn't do much of anything, though.
I
Whoever
know.
it
I know.
was. He's just standing there. What? Look at me. I'm fat. Aren't you scared?
Is it bear spray or whatever
What's
he's
that
got
say?
in that can?
Tater a tat, however you say that. Their bikes are up by the bar.
Yeah.
When you ride your bike to an event, you park right by the front door. That's one of the privileges of being a biker. Because we don't put our bikes anywhere we can't see them.
There's a whole lot of fighting after that. A lot of yelling and screaming and things like that, but there wasn't.
That's
too
crazy,
much.
Bill. I had no idea you were down there for that. I learned something.
But
That's
yeah,
neat.
yeah.
That's
You
cool.
see, I get into it sometimes here.
Well, it
Even though
was
BC
daytime.
Hey, it was an expected fight with Antifa was going to go down there. That's I don't like getting into that scrap or whatever.
I don't know
was-
how I missed this, considering it's
Yeah.
both of my hobbies, both of my worlds together in one. I don't know how I missed this.
Yeah, grad with the Tiefers or whatever you're seeing across the street. Yeah, that's the Salem version of Antifa. There's another little scrap later on, if I recall. Where was this?
Probably because I never imagined that Antifa would come mess with a biker bar.
Yeah. Well, I guess I was getting my hot dog then. Okay. I thought there was a little bit more of a scrap later on. but
Riveting.
This is high quality entertainment.
Is,
There,
is
okay.
Bill is Bill mustard or no mustard? Stay
Okay,
tuned to find out.
I just had to get my hot dog and then go back to the action, you know.
Bill's like, all this filming's making me hungry.
Yeah, they were still down there 10 minutes later.
And they got an easy escape route. That road will take you all the way to Mission Street.
Yeah. I think she was one of the speakers, whoever she is.
Yeah, that's not a biker's wife. She's got
Yeah.
She's got like a pantsuit type thing on. That means she's somebody officially something.
Can't remember, was it anti-immigration or something like that? It's it might have been immigration related. What I don't. Wish YouTube would let me have the original audio back. Here we go.
Wow, who was that
Well,
they were just showing? He
the
had a
guy to
nice
the
rig.
You recognize the guy to the left there, right?
Guy to the left, the older guy.
Older guy, yeah. He's been around the
Remind me
Patriot
who he
movement for
is.
quite
He
a
kind
while.
of looks familiar, but
Yeah, if you take a class, but yeah, he's been at different rallies and Patriot events. Like, I'm terrible with names, but I know I've seen him.
it looks like I've seen him before, but I don't know him.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, this car's hauling ass. Somebody's about to get run over.
Yeah.
Oh, holy shit! There's another one I know. God damn, I knew everybody down here.
Oh,
Holy
yeah?
crap! I should have been there.
You're probably working or something.
I don't know. This had to have been on a weekend. I don't know.
Maybe. Oh, we lost Laura.
Was this 2020? Is that why that dude's wearing a mask?
I would
Because
think
I
so.
doubt that's a
Anyway.
lefty right there, but he's wearing a mask.
That may have been one of the reasons why they were protesting. If it was an anti-mandate thing or something like that.
Possibly, yeah, that would make sense. Us bikers, we did it backwards.
Oh, and there's that this guy in the cowboy hat ran for sheriff of Clackamas County, I want to say, or maybe Marion County. Can't remember his name, but he was showing up at a lot of the rallies back then also.
But we did it different because I used to wear a half shell. I still do from time to time. But when
Yeah.
I do, I like if I'm going on a long ride, I'll have a gator.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got an Abolish Ice shirt on.
Oh, so maybe it was about
Maybe he is a
immigration.
lefty. But I used to wear a gator because obviously if you don't have a full face, you don't want the bugs in your mouth and stuff. And it also makes it easier to breathe. It blocks the wind from your nose. So I
Yeah.
wear a gator when I'm wearing my half shell. And I would get off my bike and walk to the front door of a store with my gator on and
Yeah.
then pull it down and walk into the store. They would get so mad at me. Like, you had a mask on and you took it off. I'm like, that's not a mask. That's not what it's for.
Yeah, most of them Tivers had left by then. I guess there's still a few out there. No, they still stuck around there, but I'm pretty sure Hacker was there that day. I just can't remember if I had video of him. And then somebody's
Yeah, I
loading
think I
it.
saw videos of that, Nicholas. I think there's videos of the highwaymen going after Antifa. I think there's a video of that out there. If I remember seeing the cuts right, it was highwaymen.
Oh yeah, and there's old guy in the. I don't recognize that Tifa journalist over there. Is that Sergio? I don't think it was Sergio, but he was trash talking me. I was trash talking him. I can't remember what I was saying, but taking pictures. Yeah, they didn't know my name at that time so too much for some reason.
No, I don't recognize most of them, so that's probably Salem Antifa.
Yeah, you're more familiar with the Portland types there, but I think it's like an old Tifer type person. Ooh, but that old Tifer guy person was a Portland Tifer, though. I think that's the same guy that kind of was hanging around with the wheels and or whatever. Was always in that gold suit or whatever it was with the megaphone. It's far away here, but I think that's the same old guy there.
And see, they can't just walk away. They
Yeah,
gotta
yeah. They know they're outnumbered.
take your L and go to another park or something. Go count your bruises somewhere and accept you had an L that day and move on to the next one. But they can't do that.
Yeah, at that point, they're just trying to dox cars and people and things like that. There's no way that they're going to outdo these guys there.
Well,
Then
that would be really stupid to dox a biker's car because you don't want to go to a biker's house unannounced.
Yeah. Then I bump into Portland Andy over here as I think he was eating a hot dog too. Right around here. I believe I see him. No, I was checking out more video or something over there. They had a horseshoe thing over there too, didn't they? When did I bump into Andy again here?
Yep. I was just going to say you like that bouncy house, and then you pointed at it.
Hey, I just the chat was curious about it, so I had to make the chat happy. So
Bill said I finally get to play in a bouncy house without punching 4-year-olds. I'm all for
hey. Andy should be up here in a second.
And I got a bunch of pictures sitting
there
in
he
that,
is.
on that patio somewhere. I don't know where they are though.
The first time I saw Portland Andy, it might have been the first time or second time. He hung around for a little bit and played some music. Man, I should have shaved that day. Oh, there. Oh, what's his name that ran for governor right there? I'll pause it here in a second.
I love his hat. Assholes live forever.
It was always funny with different things like that. The governor, the guy that ran for governor last cycle, all the Patriots liked him because he was anti-mandate.
Again, I recognize him, but I couldn't tell you what his name is.
Superintendent of the school down there on the way to the coast.
Yeah,
there.
he kept his schools open.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about, but I couldn't remember his name if I had to.
Yeah. He might have been part of the reason. So what may have been an anti-mandate type thing too that was happening there. I don't know if you recognize anybody else in the video there. Like you said, a lot of the bikers' wives and things like that out there. Is there anything else that happened that day? Well, I was playing games out there too. Can't remember. Did I end up putting one in the? It's hard to do. It's like focusing on holding the camera and still doing the other stuff there. Oh, that was a bad throw.
Wow, that was great.
High quality content here. High quality content there. I was using that.
You didn't even hit the wood, dude.
Hey, I was like, there's a sound effect right when I was throwing it there. That's
you are never allowed to be on my cornell team. You are not my you are never going to be my cornhole partner. I got to remember
how close I was on that one. I was close on that one there. Let's see if I think the next one was closer. Look at that, right in the
you
middle.
Yeah, almost, Bill.
Hey, it was no, I went in. See, I even verified it here.
Oh,
I thought I verified
hard to
it.
tell with that cornhole things being so dark. It was hard to see.
It went in. I got the winner on that one. Okay, let's go back to Alan Sweeney here.
All right, maybe I will let you be my partner then.
I prefer horseshoes when I was good at it back in the day, but
the game of horseshoes.
Okay, that one's
Quincy. You still in the chat? Tell me what song that's from. Game of horseshoes.
Lewis, I did that one the other day. Portland 9/17/2019.
Holy crap! It's like 1 a.m. What was Quincy doing in here in the first place?
I was wondering. Yeah,
definitely past his bedtime if he's not on a live.
This was when Proud Boys were around. I'm guessing this day here, August 17th, 2019.
Did Laura fall asleep and disappear? I didn't even realize she left.
She didn't say goodbye. I know. I saw that.
Oh, there's Sweeney right there.
Yeah.
Look how much taller he is than the rest of the group.
Yeah.
He's literally like 6'4", 6'5", dude. He is.
He is.
Why you got pepper spray in here?
Only 30-second video there. I thought he had other content that I liked there, but let me see.
All right, give me a second, Bill. I got to run outside. I'll be right back.
All right, I'll see if I can entertain the.
Oh, you know what's funny is I don't think you were watching, but I went on Will's live stream earlier, and he's trying to tell me that I don't have a job, I don't have a channel, I don't have any of this stuff, I don't have a car, I don't have any, and I'm like, dude, do you even do your homework? I said, I said 4 out of 5 of my live streams are from my job. How do you don't know this?
He likes to make things up more
Yeah.
than Antifa does this when it comes
All right,
to
I'll
his
be right back,
nonsense.
Bill.
All right. Let's see. What's another good video? I haven't seen this one here. That's
I'm Levi Tilleman. Washington needs more doers and aim past each other. Washington needs more doers.
I don't know what that was about. Look at Gohmert there 6 years ago here.
Want it to
Impeachment.
be a one-sided, non-due process sham court. And it's about to
Oh.
push this country.
He just went. Hey, you already know that he just went outside to do his thing here. He probably walked right by you, Ice Queen. Thanks for popping in there. I appreciate it. And make sure you pick on him a little bit if you want to. You don't have to hit him on the head, but you know you can pick on him when he deserves to be picked on. You know.
country to a civil war if they were to get their wishes. And if there's one thing I don't want to see in my lifetime, I don't want to ever have participation in, it's a civil war. Some historian, I don't remember who, said guns are only involved in the last phase of a civil war. What's going on here has not protected the Constitution. It's not protected the institutions. It's not protected
Thank you. Don't tell him I said so, though.
this little experiment in self-government. No, what it has done has put it all at risk. Because what some people in this body don't seem to
He was saying impeachment could lead to civil war.
understand is when you set a precedent as dangerous as what we have been watching for the last 3 years, it won't be me, but there will be Republicans. If this isn't stopped, there will be Republicans that will take the precedent of what the Democrats have done here and use it against a Democratic president. Try to set him up and create a coup. Like I say, it won't be me, but that's the way history works. Then somebody sets a precedent, then eventually somebody, also not concerned about due process, is going to try to mimic that and go one further.
Very likely. Let's see what else. If there's any other content there from Alan Sweeney. I think we saw that. We saw that one. Saw that one. There he is there. Antifa arrest at Kent State.
Oh, look who I see on the screen. What are you still doing up? Hi, baby.
I'm not your baby. Yes, ma'am.
I wasn't talking to you, Bill.
Okay, all right. I thought is that your house background or is that your work background?
It's both. It's just my background.
Oh, okay. I see.
My studio background.
This is Antifa arrest at Kent State on this one here. Not sure what was going on at Kent State 6 years ago, but
Contacts! I'm running out of contacts! I can't do this! I have broken away!
You're still doing up, baby. You're supposed to be sleeping. I'm eating the popcorn you gave me.
Groups separated, but we're all mixed up together. Everybody's mixed up together.
Where's this at? This looks like Gresham.
Kent State on this one here.
Oh shit,
I'm-
Kent State.
I'm-
Wow.
Yeah, I'm guessing somebody that leftists didn't like was speaking on campus. That's usually how these things go, but
Sorry, excuse me.
national at least back then they had a little bit of a sense of humor with their signs. Nowadays they don't have one, as you can see what that sign says there.
White guys. Pointlessly excessive. Hey. Hey.
I'd like to find that girl who come over and
Call the cops on him, baby.
let me see what these signs say. Oh yeah. Excuse me. Everything.
How do you feel the guns are now right here on the campus?
Oh, this could be. This Liberty Hangout went to Kent State, right?
Caitlin Bennett is from Kent State.
Yeah. So, and the guys were talking about pew-pews on campus.
Uh-huh. That's how she got her claim to fame, was taking her gun to school.
Yeah. But maybe there was a big protest there related to that.
They hate Caitlin Bennett there.
Yeah.
Like bad.
So let's follow.
The chat is not slow. They're just not quite as smart as some people. Come on now.
Wolfie, talk to that hot chick named Ice Queen. She'll talk to you.
Straight on.
Oh, that's a good idea, honey, when the trash takes itself out.
Yeah. 6 years ago, they were still doing that same one.
Yeah, their chants never change.
I know. It's just like they think they got a good one. They keep going with it.
Lose, folks. They're attacking the cops here. Watch this.
They're literally backing him up too.
Because it's Ohio, dude. It's almost as bad as Oregon.
And a liberal campus to boot, so hopefully Vivek can change that if he gets governorship there.
I'm on y'all's side.
Yeah, Nicholson,
I'm on
You hear
y'all's
Sweeney?
side.
He's like, don't get me.
Oh, here we go.
He said, I'm a good guy. Don't tase me.
You're gonna get fucking arrested for that shit!
wasn't it Kent State where or
Yep,
maybe it was
for Unalived in Ohio, as who was it? Was it Bob Dylan that sang that or no?
something like that, but it was a Democrat. Was Arkansas something similar, where they wouldn't let black kids into the school or something like that, and
That was Alabama,
it was Alabama on that one.
Montgomery, Alabama,
There. Okay, that was that
or
one. There. I thought-
Birmingham, one or the other. But I think it was Montgomery.
Wasn't there another kind of older event that's Nicholas is kind of thinking of their peaceful protesters, National Guard issue?
Neil Young, thank you, Nick. Yeah.
They won't fight back. I wish we had a couple more Proud Boys here.
I didn't realize Sweeney got around this much.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's the Vlad outfit. Ah,
I was wondering if that was Manny or whatever. You know, that Manny's the one
No,
who's
Manny
dressed as
didn't wear that. Vlad wore that.
Oh, is that what it was? I'm trying to find some other influencers or something that might have been out back then, Dave, like Fleckus or somebody.
Quit screaming at the man doing his job. Let us. KKK, no fascist USA. No KKK, no fascist USA. No Trump. No KKK.
Say it enough times, maybe it'll make a difference.
Not even in a street, dummy.
Yeah.
On a school campus, that's not anybody's street.
Another classic.
Who do you protect? Who do you serve? 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 Who do you protect? Who do you serve?
They protect and serve the general public, who are you are now disrupting.
Exactly. Are you a little too old to be out there, buddy?
He's probably been going to that college for 10 years.
I think
Yeah.
they're afraid of all they're messing with is the cops.
So we see where you stand.
All the pro-Second Amendment people are standing right around them and nothing.
Everyone knows graduate school.
Yeah, this is back the days of ACAB more than it was going after the counter protest. They were going after the cops.
Graduate school. Don't do that. Don't do that. You had to knock him unconscious. That's embarrassing.
I put my phone up a second ago. I tried to get in there and stand between them and the cops.
Hey, can I walk where I want?
You got to understand when you watch this that this is Jerry Springer territory.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, perfect shot at the back of his head.
Did you know that, Bill? Did you know Jerry Springer was actually the mayor?
He's the mayor of this town?
He's mayor of either Columbus or Cincinnati, but I'm pretty sure it was Columbus. He was actually a longtime mayor in Ohio.
Wow.
So that wasn't effective.
Socialism.
That's why Army.
What is he doing here?
Democrat symbol. I stay away from those Democrat symbols.
I don't care what party it is. It's British Canadian here, and I don't have too much good to say about the Confederacy because we abolished slavery long before the U.S. did.
Absolutely. Oh, did you?
Oh,
Did you?
parliamentary decree, peaceful, you know.
Now, why do you suppose it is that people hate white people so much when white people freed the slaves? Why do you think that happened?
Actually, read up on Harriet Tubman and Frederick Douglass. It's amazing how many black people freed themselves.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. The story has been undertold. The number of fugitive
Okay, well, you're
slaves-
discounting the fact that hundreds of thousands of white men died.
Yeah. In pursuit of freeing those people.
because British territory was free. The second, as a fugitive, you set foot on British Canada soil, not only were you free, and the Americans could not touch you, of course, obviously, without provoking a war with the Empire.
Right.
Dared.
Which we obviously weren't afraid to do.
Once a British crown.
Right, right.
Pretty sure the history books attest to that.
Cool,
So
cool.
I have
Yeah.
to say about the American.
As a matter of fact, here in about a month, we're going to celebrate that.
Exactly. But he does have a little bit of a point. During the middle of the Civil War, or whatever, we're not going to the North is not going to try to fight two wars, you know.
Inability to.
Plus, why would they at that point? It's like people want to make it all the way to Canada when they were safe in the North. So be it.
catch
Well, the
up
problem
with
is the
school.
North wasn't going to chase them anyways. So if people from the South wanted to chase them, they not only had to go up that far, but they had to go through the northern troops and territory and all that to get up there to catch them. And I don't think a slave was worth that much to them.
Yeah. That's what it is. Well, starting south against the North and the UK. No, thank you.
Right. What do you think we're that far behind the rest of the world?
Anyway,
All right. Protesters, the left supporters are the violent ones here. Antifa's just sort of hanging back, chilling.
I wonder if this is the day they attacked Caitlin Bennett in the black dude's truck. Do you ever see that video?
No, I know you're sort of thinking of there, but it may have been since they're on the road here now. So
Not Burka, whatever.
They were like a bunch of white people were calling Caitlin Bennett a racist while she's in a black man's truck.
yeah. Try to get what the song is now.
So much to do, so much to see, so much wrong with being in the backstreets. You never know if you don't go. You never shine if you don't glow.
See, that kind of shit makes me laugh when people are just being goofy. I love
Yeah.
that when people go in the middle of all this shit that everybody takes way too seriously and they just clown. I love that. That makes me laugh so much.
It's funny.
Hey now, you're a rock star. Show up, get paid. All that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the
Wonder how many beers they were in by that point.
You might be right. They are saying "go home, go home." I'm guessing to Caitlin. They're saying.
Go home. Just go, please. Just get out of here.
I'm home though. I've got a passport that says United States of America on it.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Well, I am home.
Yeah, you're not from Kent, though, dude.
How do you know that?
Because somebody knows who you are, and they told me. They
Oh,
said you're
yeah.
from Detroit or whatever.
No, not from Detroit. I heard somebody say Denver earlier. That's closer though. That's closer.
Resume once again.
State police there.
Thanks, guys. Kent's finest. Ohio's finest. These guys don't get paid enough.
You don't want to mess with OSP, man. Ohio State troopers will hem you up in a minute.
I can imagine. Like the students know that. That's why they're not confronting them. They're confronting the city cops and the college cops.
I'm trying to figure out the dynamic. What's going on here?
Yeah.
Why are there two police lines like that? What the hell are the state troopers doing? I'm a little confused. Are they protecting the parking lot? What's happening there?
I know. I'm guessing they keep saying "go home" to somebody, so I'm assuming there's somebody they don't like. They're not telling the cops to go home, are they?
We wanted to
They could be.
Yes, but bring some more formidable opponents. Your Antifa were worthless. I tromped all over them.
I'm sure you did. You and your twin little arthritic friend.
No,
right?
by myself. Again, by
Oh,
myself.
dude, I forgot. He punched me 9 times in the face today.
No, I punched no one.
Oh, shit, you look horrible.
All I do is defend myself.
Oh,
with
dude,
my
you're
shield.
so tough. You totally don't look like a fucking nerd. I see you walk.
That dude's calling somebody a nerd.
I know.
Oh, we got the token Muslim running around.
Yeah, they gotta get the diversity.
I knew it. God forbid they find out they have something in common with actual working class folks. They might not want to be cops anymore.
They're literally working.
Yeah, they are working class folk, you moron. You're a student. How are you working class folk?
Idiots. Say you're a communist without saying you're a communist.
He's sitting there sucking to his parents to get freaking tuition paid. He's not working.
There she is again, that girl over there in the black shirt. Somebody needs to try to bring her back over to the light side. She looks too good in them pants.
I'm glad that G2 is represented here. G2 pilots. I like how they say excellent choice. I take all my notes. That was my favorite part.
Oh, there's an actual Antifa flag over there. You see that, Bill?
Oh, yeah.
If you back it up a couple seconds, when you can see that down the line, look, there's an Antifa flag, right? That guy just walked in front of it.
Oh, yeah.
Back up about 2 frames and you'll see behind. See it?
Oh, yeah, right down there. Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It's not an organization, guys. It's not an organization.
Right?
Good in them pants.
I'm glad that G2 is represented here. G2 pilots. I like how they say excellent choice. I take all my notes. That was my favorite part. I don't know how you. They last forever. I think I bought a 4-pack. It's been 4 years now. You know what I'm saying? Applebee's and Stone.
Yeah, that's exactly what this place needs, and that.
Did nothing. I'm guessing it's buying time. The cops are just buying time till somebody gets out of there.
Well, I think they're actually told to try and wait them out.
Oh, yeah, I think that 100, 300 people are just going to leave or whatever when they're all in mob mentality mode. I don't know if that's going to work.
I was wondering that too. We're still outside. Yo, for real.
Now, are you thinking? I think I'm thinking too.
That's an amazing
All right. Well, I know as soon as I turn this off, something interesting is going to happen, but I don't have any idea how much battery I got left, so I'm going to turn it off for a little while. This march is winding down. I don't even know where my guys are at. But this march is winding down. I'll turn it back on if anything else kicks off. People are starting to pay a little bit of attention to me, so I need to put this up and get both hands free and keep a look at it. But I'll come back if anything happens.
Oh, wait, did you look up the thing here or something like that? I see troopers held off. Oh, is that some other event? Wow, that's crazy, Nicholas. Escorted the Big Cats to the Kentucky state line and called their troopers to follow them through Kentucky. Wildness. Okay, let me see. I don't think there was any other big videos he had there. It was actually a 20-minute video. It's a Second Amendment march, I guess, is what was going on there that day. It's a 20-minute version.
Dark clothing, taking pictures of me and stuff.
Yes, obviously Nicholas can back up what I'm saying. Ohio State troopers don't F around, dude.
No, they don't.
Let's see what these signs say. No hate. Somebody taking pictures.
This must have been before all that craziness happened.
Where's that? What university is that at?
Kent State.
Oh, that's
Second
still at
Amendment.
Kent State. Oh, gotcha.
Probably before the wildness, I'm guessing. Maybe same day. I don't know.
A lot of counter protests with the down pat.
Yeah, I would like to have a tiger.
Saying stuff out on the street.
Well, that'd be cool.
University.
There's the Stadies again.
It would probably eat all my house cats, though, so probably not a good thing.
They're everywhere I go. Portland, Seattle, Denver.
Yeah.
I get this every weekend.
Uh,
I see you.
dang,
You
okay.
too. Thanks. I appreciate you. Keep the signs. Anybody, but these cops are usually they try not to. They're pretty cordial until it's time to come.
I don't think so. I think this person's although it's
Same signs as they have nowadays. F Nazis things.
Because it's the same regurgitated, recycled bullshit every time.
Yeah.
Year after year after year after year.
No critical thinking skills and taught in these schools.
They're sheep. That's all they know how to do. Bah, bah.
Yeah. Let's see. Stop fascism. Yep. Stop fascism.
Yeah, these aren't real Antifa here.
They're just brainwashed students.
I know. That's what some of the new guys out there would say. You know, no, they're Antifa or whatever. They get in your
No, they
face
like to call everybody Antifa, but there is actual Antifa and some that aren't.
Yeah, exactly. The ones that cover their face that are out there are either sick or they might be associated with that organization or idea. The ones that aren't covering their face are less likely to be a part of that group.
Ice Queen is saying goodbye, Bill.
Well, good night, Ice Cream. Thanks for popping in. Make sure you do what I told you to do to Angry next time you see him, okay?
Don't tell my wife, but I'm going to hit on that hot chicken chat.
Oh, there's no hot chicken chat.
Yeah, that Ice Queen chick. I'm going to see if she'll give me your number.
I guess so.
Without a bunch of yelling and screaming going on.
Have a good day.
Over here.
That would be like the Antifa right there. Taking pictures, trying to dox people that he politically disagrees with and dressed in all black.
Yeah, Kent State University.
there's just more and more.
And they're always in the front lines there. See that? Tifa's in the front lines and the normies behind them. Yeah.
I don't know what name these guys have. They're not Red Guard. Red Guard wears those red masks. They probably don't even know what they are here.
They're just wannabes.
Yeah.
They're just trying to be something.
Yeah.
I'm right in the middle of all. Save some battery for the march and stuff, and it's nothing but straight counter protesters out here. I'm gonna see if I can find any of my guys. But all I see now is their guys and cops. But I'll turn this back on later. If anything interesting starts to happen, I'll turn it back on for the walk. Also, I'm gonna try to find my people.
All right. I can't think of anything else to do besides put Chris and Danny on the screen there. If you have other content you want to play or something like that, I'm getting tired and things.
Well, go to bed, Bill.
Okay. I don't know if I end the stream, it'll end your stream. I don't want to end your stream.
Oh, I don't care. I just came on for you, buddy.
Oh, I see how you are.
All the stuff I want to talk about is drama, and I don't feel like doing drama anymore today.
Yeah, I'm done with the drama.
I was going to talk about the election stuff, but we kind of already knew it was going to happen. Everything played out the way we thought it was going to. So,
what happened with Oregon? Or as they haven't counted all the ballots there. I'm sure.
well, last I heard, Drazen had a considerable lead. So,
yeah.
What's up?
I don't know. I don't know if there's hope or not, because the last time, was it 22 that she went against Kotek? Was it 22?
Something like that. Let me see if I can find some news on here.
But it was kind of closer than anybody expected. So I think they think that she could pull the extra votes and pull it out this time because everybody's upset with Kotek. I still don't see it happening.
I hope so. At least they got those 800,000 people off the ballot or the registration, so that might help.
Yeah, I just got news. She's still at 47%. No, never mind, because it's not Kotek that's at 33. She's not running against Kotek tonight.
I was doing it up here.
It would be Ed Deal that would be at 33. My source is a little confused.
Let's see. OPB says Drazen wins GOP nomination again.
They called it. Yeah, I knew they were gonna.
Statewide gas tax fails. The gas tax failed.
Yeah, I saw that. That's pretty cool. So Ed Deal is having a 50-50 night.
Oh, yeah, he won his thing. There,
he won the gas thing, but he lost the nomination.
Trying to see the percentages here.
Stream earlier, and then it started raining. And all that.
Yeah, same here, Nicholas. You know, American lives are American lives, whether we agree with their politics or not.
Drazen declared victory. That was 2 hours ago. Okay, so
did it say what number she ended up with?
Trying to find a better source here.
Look up K2. K2 was covering it live.
Oh yeah.
I think is that all? There should be connected.
What made me laugh though is all the news over the last week kept showing Chris Dudley could beat Tina Kotek. Well, Chris Dudley came in like 4th place,
I gotta see it.
or at least 3rd.
Full results here. Here we go. Pull it over here for you. Christine Drazen, 42%, 135,000. Ed Deal got 2nd place, 33%. David got 5%, 15,000.
Wow, that's stuck there. Before I came to work, he was at 5%. It must not have gained at all.
Yeah, that's crazy. Dudley, I would have thought would have done better than 16%.
Well, that's what they all the poll thingies over the last week have been talking about Dudley and Dudley's chance to beat Kotek. Dudley couldn't even get the nomination. He was, like I said, he was at least in 3rd place.
Yeah.
Because the big race was between Drazen and Deal.
Interesting. I think Deal was going to get that much, but I guess people knew him from the thingamajigger.
But the thing is I don't think Deal can run as an independent, but I do believe that there's a possibility of Dudley running as an independent.
That's what I'm sort of afraid of too. Is like if he does the thing that what's her name did, Betsy Johnson, I think.
Yeah.
Then that'll cost Drazen any chance at the election.
But the thing is Deal said before it was even over, he said, no, whoever wins the nomination, I will support 100%. And he said that today, and they asked Dudley the same thing, and he's like, I'm not going to talk about that right now. So I got a feeling Dudley may try.
You think Dudley's more of a conservative than Drazen, or less? You think?
Mm, I don't know. Dudley always kind of struck me as more of a centrist that leans right.
Yeah. Or Drazen, you know, she's got conservative, can be values, if you will, because that's where she's from. So yeah, I think it's somewhat conservative anyway.
Yeah, even though
Still,
she keeps saying she's from Southern Oregon.
Does she?
I got one.
But yeah, she was maybe originally or whatever her background, but
No, she lives there now.
oh really? She
Or at least she has a business down there. I don't know if she lives down there, but it would make sense that she does. That's where she had her party today, was down in like Medford or something.
that's weird because she was the Canby state representative, and then
I remember that. I know she's been in Canby, but I don't think she is right now, or she's bouncing back and forth or some weird shit. I don't know. I've never been a Drazen fan.
Yeah, but you got to be now.
And did you see Joe Ray lost again?
Oh, it was. Oh yeah. Does it show it on here? Gina Kotek got 84%. Total write-ins 3%.
Well, yeah, because she didn't have anybody real running against her.
I know. I was trying to. I don't even recognize any of those names.
She's the incumbent. She's the sitting governor. You don't run against a sitting governor like that unless something really big happens.
83% said no taxes, please.
Yeah, that was a pretty convincing vote there on that one.
Labor commissioner, I don't know who that is. Merkley Democrats. So yeah, whatever.
Yeah, but it's like they didn't have anybody real running against them. There's no. If you're running against an obvious loser, then it's not really a victory, is it?
Merkley or whatever. Yeah, you're not gonna. I'm guessing Paul Wells or whatever is
who
left of Merkley,
right? Who?
I know. Probably a state representative from Portland or something like that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I know that I can't remember the name right now, but I think we've got somebody decent in the red seat is going to run against Bonamici. That's the one I'm going to pay attention to. Bonamici's my district, and I cannot stand Bonamici.
Yeah, but David, there's still 73% reporting, so Joe Ray still has a chance. I haven't even heard of David Smith, but he must be.
I thought last I saw she was getting slaughtered. Is it close now?
3%, 8,000, a little over 8,000 votes.
3% is not a chance. What are you saying? It's too small. I can't read it on the screen, so I can't see what you're putting up.
David Smith is at 30%. She's at 27%.
Oh, there's only a 3-point difference, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, then, yeah, there is. Maybe that could even result in a runoff if it's that close.
Yeah, possibility. Anything else? Bonamici, like you said, that's a solidly.
Yeah, but we've got a red contender coming up now that won pretty convincingly.
Oh yeah.
I think is that District 3. I think we're in. I'm not sure.
Scrolling down here, Robert Call here is. I'm guessing is who you're thinking of. 79% reporting there. U.S. representative. Doesn't say which person here.
That doesn't mean. I thought it was a chick that was going to run against her. I could be incorrect. I was half asleep when I was watching it.
Yeah. There's another. Oh, Cliff Benz. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, that's Eastern Oregon. Isn't that District 2 over there?
Yeah, I think look back up at the Bonamici. I think we're District 3 if I remember correctly. I could be wrong though.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
3 or 5, maybe 5.
Bonamici says first district.
Whoa, I was off on both of them then. Why did I don't know. I'm
I
confused.
think maybe it used to be when we had 5, but now that we have 6.
Oh, that's right. They switched them around recently, didn't they?
Yeah, when they got
We were
6.
probably one of the areas that got
It's represented
redistricted.
That one told you which district. This one doesn't tell you which district on this one.
Correctly, Josh's vehicle.
Cliff Bench, second district.
I have no idea.
I know it's Bonamici because she came to the high school in our town, and I went and saw her goofy ass.
Patty Adair, I think, is my district. That one there.
I'm pretty sure you're in that new gerrymandered area, aren't you?
I think
It got
so.
switched a couple years ago, like the last voting cycle. Didn't they switch it over so they could have that one Democrat chick run that didn't fit in? I think that hits your area.
National.
I'm still not 100% exactly sure where you live, so I'm kind of assuming a little bit, but I thought that was your area.
Let me see if this.
Oh, great. Willy Wonka.
I'm not sure that's big enough for you there, but
That
based
New
on-
York senator that represents Oregon is who's the stuttering guy, Bill?
I don't. That represents Oregon.
Yes. It's not
Oh.
Merkley. It's
What's the old map? Where's the new map?
oh my god. Oh, why can't I think of his name right now? That's gonna drive me nuts.
Playing video games.
It's the guy with the lisp.
That's crazy.
Here we go. That helps out.
Starts
there.
with an L if I remember right.
Poor Josh. I feel bad for him.
Oh, I'm gonna have to look it up because that's gonna drive me nuts that I don't know
Okay.
off the top of my head. Oregon.
Malala, Oregon City.
It's Wyden. Ron Wyden.
Oh, yeah, that guy. Yeah, I don't like that guy.
Yeah.
In the car while you're driving.
Yeah, that's
there.
Wyden that lives on the East Coast, but claims he's from Oregon. He's got a house here that they don't live in.
Fairly close there. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I they're living 5 or 6. I can't remember, but
Yeah, don't dox yourself, Bill.
yeah, I'm pretty good. I live in one of those districts.
Yeah, but I could swear that your area
Nice car.
got moved for the sake of that new chick that wanted to be
That's what the chat is telling me.
Yeah.
elected, and in Salem actually moved the lines for her.
Oh yeah.
There was a big uproar. It was either 20 or 22 that happened.
Yeah, and we did have 2 Republicans were there for a while with a person that ran the small business association here recently till she quits.
Yeah, you see the pinwheel now?
What pinwheel?
Take your cursor and hover right where you think Portland is.
Oh yeah, over there.
See the pinwheel?
The catalytic.
See how all
Yeah.
the districts touch Portland now?
Got up 1, 2, 3, 4.
All
right
of
in that
those
area.
touch the Portland area.
Yeah, and the other one that
It's the whole
doesn't
rest
touch
of the
Portland
state.
area, it picks off Eugene and Medford, doesn't it? Number 4 down here.
Yeah, that district may run over all the way to Bend, actually.
Yeah, I think it probably does on purpose.
Yep, because they want Bend in the Democrat vote in that area.
Yeah, Eugene's not enough for them,
It's ridiculous how they pull this shit off.
or maybe not quite. Where's Bend here?
I can hear Doug.
Or you Bend doesn't really show up too well here. No, it's not quite to Bend. It's not quite to Bend.
It doesn't touch.
Although District 5 does touch there. Clackamas County.
Yeah, look at how that goes like an S, dude. What
I
kind
know,
of crap
that's-
is that?
Yeah, they got to pull off part of Bend.
Yeah, you
there.
tell me that's not gerrymandering.
Yeah.
And you know why? Because that district that you're highlighting right now, the one that you're probably in, was that 5?
Yeah.
Look at how much rural that's got. All of rural Clackamas County in it. It's
Yeah.
got, Malala, Estacada, probably Canby. All of those are red voters.
Yeah. I'm trying to see.
So they've got to get Portland and Bend in there to cancel it out. And you got that whole area between like Wilsonville and Salem that's all rural area, the I-5 corridor.
Yeah.
And there's not a lot of people, but it's still red.
Yeah.
You got Brooks, Jervis, Woodburn. Woodburn, I would assume, would vote blue, though,
Yeah, they usually do.
because of their Hispanic numbers.
That's what I was kind of looking at, this Hispanic numbers in a lot of these places. 105,000 in District 1 with Hillsborough up there, Forest Grove type stuff. District 3 might not have as many.
Sure it does. You got Gresham.
Yeah, they got another 100,000 in that area there too.
Yeah, Gresham's in that district. That's a lot of Hispanics there, and the east side of Portland.
Number 6, what's their?
That should be
percentage?
my district from the looks of it.
Let's see. Oh, 146,000. Why do they get so many? Let's see here.
If that's my district, it's because there's a lot of agriculture out here.
Oh, that would make sense. Yeah.
And look how it
Oh, and
bends over. It's got is that I-5 that I see right there that you're almost on right now?
Salem's got quite a few also. Yeah.
Yeah,
Makes
it's
it all
got Salem and Rick Rial and all of those places. You know, Amity.
Yeah, I just
agriculture.
checked earlier.
Yeah, that's all farmland that's got a lot of agricultural Hispanics running around.
I know. It's
But no sort of major areas. It's kind of spread here and there, you know.
The west side of Salem, though, if it
Well,
incorporates the west side of Salem, that helps.
Oh, they've got West Salem is kind of a little bit Hispanic area. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true.
And there's McMinnville has a large Hispanic population too.
Yeah. It's into almost into the reservoir area, wherever this is over here, the Barney Reservoir, or what is this thing called? Barney.
Kind of looks like Ag Lake.
Yeah, it probably is. I'm trying to see.
But judging by the map, that's not too far from me.
We're not trying to dock. See, I'm just trying to see where this is. This is probably Hag Lake right here. Henry Hag Lake is right there. Then over to the west of Hag Lake is the southwest of Hag Lake is Barney Reservoir, whatever that is. Right around
Yeah,
here.
that's pretty sparsely populated area there. You got Highway 47. Other than that, it's few and far between as far as
Oh yeah.
residents.
That's the Tillamook to Banks Road, right? Yeah. Which is a nice, pretty drive there. Sometimes
That's Highway 6, but I'm saying if you go north south, it's 47.
Oh yeah, 47 to
47 goes from Banks down to McMinnville, and it's got Carlton, Gaston, Yamhill, all of those little towns.
actually Vernonia. If you go all the way with 47, you're all the way up into Vernonia, if not all the way to the northern
Oh yeah,
one there.
there's a way to get all the way up to Highway 30, but it takes a while.
Yeah. I didn't know 47 was down in that neck of the woods down there.
It ends in McMinnville on
Oh,
the
I
south
see.
end of it.
Interesting. Okay, that's enough mappage there, but hopefully we get a Republican governor, possibly.
Chronicles.
What's he talking about?
And some Republican. We need to switch some Republican seats. So even if we do get a Republican governor right now, it's not going to do us a whole lot of good unless we switch some of those seats.
Yeah, and at least stop it from being a super majority. Is it a super majority of Democrats right now?
I believe it is right now. I think Oregon does have a Democratic supermajority.
They can just run anything past pretty much that they want to.
Yeah, so like a governor's just going to be handcuffed. We need to get some of those seats flipped in order for a Republican governor to actually have some teeth.
Exactly. Alrighty, I'm gonna get ready to raid one of these guys here in a second. Here, any last words, Angry?
Oh, I just think I'm reading Chris Bacon's comment about a woman and all that. I heard somebody complaining, a couple people complaining earlier that Drazen against Kotek, no matter what, we're still going to be run by a woman.
Oh yeah. Unless the independent comes in there with something.
That's not going to happen. We all know that.
Yeah.
If you can't even make the Green Party work in Oregon, then it's a lost cause.
Yeah, you might get 10 or 15%. It's about
if anywhere in the world a Green Party was going to work, it would be here or Washington. And if we can't make a Green Party work here, that tells you right off that it's a two-party system here. And the second party, being Republican, is basically just show pony.
True.
It's been 37 years. I think it's going to be another 10 years. I don't think Oregonians are quite fed up yet enough.
Yeah, they like to pay their taxes. Too much in taxes. All right, I'll set it up to raid Chris over there, unless you're going to stay up later.
No, I got to get some stuff done. So when you're off, I'm off.
Sounds good. Anybody else? I think you guys were liking and hitting the like button. See how that did you guys wake up on time today? 67% to 33%. So you guys are doing good at waking up on time.
I got to go to sleep to wake up on time.
Chris, yeah, that would be a good thing to do. All righty, guys.
What the hell? Why is Cly on the screen?
Because he's replaying
is that on Danny's?
Yeah, Iceman or whatever. Chris Christensen was on his panel tonight. So
wasn't he running for something or no? Was that not?
Yes, he was. Yes, he was. And I probably should have looked.
Council seat or a metro seat or something, right?
Yeah.
Was that tonight?
Yeah. He said he was hopeful or something like that. I'm not sure if that he qualified, but you probably look at that up on your internet.
Yeah, I will look it up as soon as we cut this because I'm curious now. I forgot about that until just you said something.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you for watching, guys and girls. If you're still out there,
anybody still in chat, thank you very much for paying attention.
And now you can go to sleep without my voice in your way. So otherwise, you're gonna have Chris's voice after this raid here. Okay. God bless, guys. Have a good night here.
All right, have a good night, everybody. Figure it out and be good to each other.